Hello everybody, this is Riku Keyblade Master, and wow, just wow. Talk about a major bombshell that just happened right now. Get this. Soldiers using an unmarked van and basically imprisoning protesters, violating their First Amendment right. So basically, the military is getting away with kidnapping people and violating their First Amendment rights. Okay? You know, what is this world coming to? Of all the shit that has been pulled, you know, there's a lot of lines I have drawn, but this is one line that I am going to make sure that is burned into the ground. You cannot cross this line. And yeah, they crossed the line, but they can't be allowed to cross it any further. First, you cross the line by gassing peaceful protesters and throwing shit at them, just so Trump could do a photo op. Then, you resort to police brutality against protesters, and now you're using the military as kidnappers. Wow. And they're not even telling people their names. They're just straight up locking them all up into a big van. I mean, whoa. Talk about an escalated stage of abduction. Yikes. I really am not a big fan of all of this. We need to get this guy out. This is so not right. Infringing our First Amendment rights. You know what? To quote JT Music, I think there's a perfect saying for the situation. Oh, hang on one second. I just had it in my head. Well, actually, there's a few quotes that could go here. Fuck, I just lost it. Yeah. Every step I take, there's a camera watching, so logically, I'll just pick his pocket. So many tools and keys to keep track. Ah, fuck a bear trap. In other words, yeah. And also, the next part, too. Can I have one normal day without a wannabe Norman Bates? Talk about mommy problems. I don't want to judge, but he's probably got them. Jesus Christ. And you know what? I think they all got mommy problems. I'm not even kidding. This is gone. Oh, yeah. Yeah, now I remember the full quote. Okay, this has gone too far. I'm breaking in his window with a crowbar. Every step I take, there's a camera watching, so logically I'll just pick his pocket. So many tools and keys to keep track. Ah, fuck a bear trap. Can I have one normal day without a wannabe Norman Bates? And then it leads right into the mommy problems thing. I mean, Jesus Christ. Talk about an authoritarian regime here. It's ridiculous. Okay, I know we're nearing the end of the world here, but why not just let people enjoy the time they got left? And speaking of which, they drew out of the nuclear deal, but then they resort to this. No. Fuck off. I'm sorry, but I thought that, you know, military was to stand for trust, honor, and integrity. Not kidnapping people and fucking basically becoming cold-blooded murderers against innocent people who are just trying to get their point across. I'm sorry, guys. This just really pissed me off. And while I'm here, also, I was gonna update this on my Twitter feed, but where I live, unfortunately for me, Mother Nature's at it again. We're gonna get a heat advisory that's gonna start at 1 p.m. Fuck, as if it's not already hot enough. Damn. Again, like I said, you know, like, dude, we have a bipolar weather system, and you can't even look up the weather forecasts anymore because half the time they change. I mean, whoa. Yeah, sure, we're in the middle where, you know, we're hardly even struck by tornadoes and shit. We just get what's left of it. That includes winds, rains, hail, whatever. And I remember last year on Halloween, I told you guys about this. I was at my mom's. And my brother Antonio's friends were waiting for his one friend Hannah's mom to come pick him up and take him home. It was Hannah, her brother, and his other friend Josh Lieb, which is also my friend too. We became really good friends through my little brother. But anyway, the thing is, we had a really bad, severe catch that night. And to the point where a tree got ripped out of the ground, knocked over some power lines, and caught some guy's garage on fire. Jeebus! Talk about a violent storm when you see one. Damn! In any case, guys, I'm sorry. This is just... I had to take care of this because, like, the thingamajig came over my phone, and I just had to talk about this and get it off my chest before. It's better to talk about it than just let it eat at you. Let me just put it that way. This whole kidnapping thing, I will not stand for whatsoever. Oh my God. If I had the ability, I'd get a coalition together right now. I swear to God. This has gone too far. But in any case, guys, this has been Riku Keyblade Master. Comment, rate, subscribe, and stay awesome as usual. Oh, and to the person who, who commented on my last video stating about the microchips, how there's no microchips in the vaccines or whatever. Well, yeah, at first, that's what I thought there were. I thought the tips of the needles were, would break off. At first, I thought there were, and this was years ago when I was a kid. Because one time I got a blood draw with a really big needle, but then when it came out, it was literally missing the point part. So I was like, what? So I thought, oh, great. Like the needle somehow got smaller when it came out. So I thought that was true for a while. And I was like 7 when this happened, alright? One time, a vein, back in 2015, or 2016, like I said, I had a near-death experience via contrast. That special liquid they put in to your body so they could see the MRI scans better. Well, my body had a severe allergic reaction, and let's just say I went into shock and almost died. I somehow was able to stop myself from going into cardiac arrest, but that doesn't excuse the fact that you had a team that had no idea what they were doing. They didn't know how to do an injection correctly. And just the contrast in general, even if I drank it or it got injected into me, because I did have to drink it once or twice, let me put it to you this way. I threw up afterwards. I threw up after the CT scan because all I had to do, I couldn't get up. I was like literally trapped in this donut-like machine. Ugh. And talk about claustrophobia when they put a fucking mask over your face. Jeez. But anyway, guys, I've been Riku Keyblade Master. Comment, rate, subscribe to become a Keyblade wielder, and stay awesome as usual. Like I said, I really do appreciate your guys' support. These articles are just a placeholder for, one, to keep you guys up to date on the latest news, because even I find some of the articles just appalling and ridiculous. But I started the section as a placeholder date to wait until my next project, but then I quickly fell into it, and people seemed to take a really good liking to it, and I'm glad that I was able to help. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.